What is up, Mr. Gaming, Mr. Caveman here, Ooga Chaka all day. Me want bang bang, bounce a bitch or bop a bitch in the back of her head and drag her to my cave. Plus 8 knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, you little sexy minx, Plus 8. Yeah. Plus 8 is the man. He is sexy. He's sexy and he knows it. Because he works out. And because he's not white. Anyways, so today I want to tell you guys a really weird story of a really bad night where I really drank a little too much and really should not have done anything what I did. I should have just went home in the first place. I got myself in my own trouble, and I really thought I was going to jail for a little bit there. Now, it's not as bad as I just made it sound. I'm sure I'm over-dramatizing there, because you guys are probably like, oh my god, Nate Gould raped someone, he's going to publicly talk about it. No, I didn't rape anybody. I tried to avoid what I thought might have turned into something that could have led to rape. I tried being the nice guy, but anyway, we get in this bar called the DP, and they have some old strippers there. Oh, old strippers, get my dick hard. They have an old stripper. Every once in a while they have a dancer there, and the youngest dancer they have is like 35, the oldest is 59. And the one that's 52 tries to give everyone blowjobs so you don't get a lap dance from her. And the one girl pooed on someone, she's like 42. Actually, I think she pooed on a couple people. So, accidentally, so we call her Poo Girl. So we're at the DP where all great stories start and all adventures begin. And I had my $1.50 draft, I'm drinking some Yinglings, I'm having some shots of Wild Turkey whiskey, and you know, I'm having a good time. It's a Saturday or Friday night, I don't even know. It's a weekend night and we're here to party like it's 1999. I did a lot of coke in 1999, which was weird because I was only 9 years old. 1999 was a bad time for me. Not good.
Friendly predator missile inbound.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. So we're at the DP, and the bartender there that's really cool with us, we're kind of all friends with her, and we all love her very dear to our heart. Her sister and her mom were there this one night. And her sister was wasted. She was sloppy as hell. Well, one of my friends, he has like a radar for sloppy there. He's one of those guys. He's like, she's sloppy, I'm going to take her home, and I'm going to bang her hard. So, we had this guy with us. I love Dodge. We had this guy with us who's like 37. I don't know why we hang out with him. I don't even know. I didn't want to get started on that crap. I don't even know why we hang out with him, but we did. And so we're all hanging out, having a great time. And I had an option to go home, but my buddy, the one who preys on slappy girls, he's like, no man, I'll drive you home, Nate. Don't worry about it. You should stay out with us. I'm like, here's my thought. It's like something crazy is gonna happen. I know this guy. I'm gonna be in for a long night. But he's gonna try to take home that sloppy girl, and I don't want anything to happen to her because I'm a moral guy. I don't really bang random girls and stuff like that. I don't prey on sloppy chicks. I don't know. I just never have. It's never been my thing. It's just not who I am. So I was like, you know, I better go. I better make sure everything's gonna be okay. I would feel a lot better if I'd got along. Sorry guys, you're like my 5th commentary today. I'm just a little tired. I'm trying to keep the story going. And my buddy was a little too drunk to drive. Now he's driving this girl. You know, I was like, whatever. So I was like, okay. So that guy we hang out with like 37. I mean, I was pretty drunk. I probably shouldn't have driven, to be honest. Let's just be honest right now. I probably should not have been driving. And by the way, like, I'm the man right there. Did you guys see that? I sat there with 2 bullets and waited for that guy to come around the corner. I was like, nope, I'm waiting. 2 shots. Put my feet on 2 bullets. The guy we hang out with is like in his late 30s. He doesn't have his license. He can't get it for 6 years because too many DUIs. So then he goes, hey Nate, you think you can drive? I think Buddy over there is a little too drunk. That's what he sounds like. It's crazy. And I was like, yeah, I can drive. Let's do this thing, you know. I was pretty, you know. I had a few to drink. So I drove a minivan, you know, it's a little thing, but so a random friend of mine drives something big, a huge truck, like a big-ass truck. So I'm like, oh, right, I'll drive. And I'm driving this truck, and I'm too drunk to drive a minivan, way too drunk to drive this truck. But I make it safe. I bring us all safe home, no man's left behind. And we drive to this other bar that we go to all the time. Because that girl, Sloppy, wanted my buddy to be him at a different bar a couple towns away. He's like, oh God. Buddy is like, hey, I'm I don't think she's gonna go. We'll just go home, or we'll go to our other bar. So we're like, okay, we'll go to the other bar, and we did. So we're hanging out at the other bar, and she texts him like, hey, where are you? I'm getting ready to leave the bar. So he's like, oh damn, we gotta go. So we go 2 towns over to meet this girl. She comes out of the bar. She's even sloppier. The bar, we tried to go into the bar, we got kicked out. We got to call her to come out. We got kicked out because they were closed and not going to do anything. Not because I didn't say 2 guys were going to kiss this time. This was before the whole kissing incident. In those days. So we have to call her to come out. She comes out. The bar closed. She comes out with a bottle of wine in her hand. So we're all trying to take it away from her. She's freaking out, screaming, cursing. She just smashes it on the ground. Not a bottle, it was a glass of wine. She had like an open glass, an open drink. You can't do that. And we're a block and a half away from the police station. She's walking out with wine in her hand. So she goes to her mom. She goes, hey, I'm going to go with these 3 guys. Hey. And mom's like, no, you're not. You have to babysit your niece and nephew. And she starts freaking out. She's like cursing at her mom, F you, F this, F that, F everyone, I can't believe this. So we're like, yeah, we're just gonna go now. Yeah, we'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, bye. Alright, bye. So we leave, and she calls Buddy, like, hey, I ran away, I'm on the train tracks, come pick me up. Okay. So we go to these train tracks and pick her up, like a sketchy letter. And we start driving through a town in New York, trying to find a bar that's open. Because it's like 3:30 in the morning. So we can't find a bar, so we go back to the garage that him and these guys rent to work on their quads and their motorcycles. And we go back there, we're having a few drinks. Now he's trying to bang the bartender that I mentioned earlier, and he has the sister, so now with the sister he's trying to give her fake names. So he's saying his name's Ryan, my name's Tim, and the old guy's Jim. Sometimes Ryan was Randy, sometimes Ryan was like Ralph, sometimes Tim was Jim, sometimes Jim was Tim. Me and the old guy, we couldn't keep up with it. We're too drunk. Buddy stopped drinking so he could drive, so he's pretty sober. He's keeping up with his lies. Yeah, I'm not. I'm struggling with these lies. So she starts getting all weirded out. He says a really dumb lie. And she starts figuring out that he's lying to her. She gets all weirded out. She starts freaking out. Everyone, and little did I know, this whole entire time, she had a miscarriage in the beginning of the week. So she shouldn't be out. Everyone's calling her phone, stuff like that. She's not answering for the guy who got her pregnant, not for her best friend, not for her mom, not for her sister. Everyone's calling, freaking out. She's not answering. Finally, the sister of Sloppy calls Buddy, and Buddy answers and gives the phone to her. She's out. She's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So Buddy opens the garage. Sloppy runs out. Now we're like, oh my God, this girl's running away into the middle of the woods, so we don't have to find her. She had like a second head start on us. She was nowhere in sight. The first thing I said, because I'm drunk, I go, damn, dude, she's fast. I'm like, there's like all field around us before you get the woods and the roads and the people's houses that red phone that they don't know, so they could have gotten in big trouble. I'm like, damn, dude, Sloppy's fast. I was like, there's no way this bitch made it that far. There's a little corner you can hide in the garage. So she ran and hid around the corner. And of course, old man finds her. And starts comforting her. And I seriously thought they were going to call the cops on the kidnapping. She starts crying. I had a miscarriage. You probably think I'm crazy. Blah, 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 blah. So then Buddy starts walking over, and Buddy's like, I'm having her sister come pick her up. I don't need to deal with this shit. This bitch is crazy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, dude, don't say anything about her family. She's going to run away. What does Buddy do? Walks over, says something about her family. Anyways, she takes off. Buddy chases her. I follow in the truck. I chase him down. We finally get her, we calm her down. I ended up driving myself home in their truck, and he drove her home and banged her. I got home at like 5:50. It was bad, man. So enjoyed the story. Later.